From the center square, Joan Rivers. From cabaret comedy, Richard Lewis. From Night Court, Richard Moll. From the upper left with his helmet camera, Bullock. From television and films, Audrey and Jayne Meadows. From the Young and the Restless, Damian. From JJ Starbucks, Shawn. From Frank Place, Daphne, Maxwell, Reid. And me, I'm Shadoe Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, Shawn.
Thank you, Shadoe Stevens, and hello, Square.
Hello,
I should have said before I said welcome to all the folks at home. It's Monday on the Hollywood Square. Jim J.
What?
First of all, what is that you're wearing on your head?
This is a helmet cam.
Really?
Yeah, isn't it neat?
Oh, yeah. Is that something
You
new?
can see my point of view.
Oh, look at that. Oh, isn't that nice? Oh, that's sensational. All right, sit down now. We'll start the show. Jim, get back in your cage. It looks wonderful. Yes, sir. On my right, Fred Solarius. Welcome, Fred, to the show. Hi, Fred. Would you tell the stars something about yourself? What do you do?
Well, I'm a native Californian and from beautiful Santa Cruz, California. No.
Good.
And I'm a parts sales for airlines up and down the West Coast, regional manager.
Good luck on the show, Fred. We hope you do well. You got trouble, though, because on your left is our reigning champion, Sarah Mesa. Sarah, welcome back. You're so lovely. Tell the stars something about yourself.
Well, I'm very excited to be back, and I'm a corporate communications director, and I just celebrated my 27th birthday.
You would say that on set, and nice. Well, good luck on the show. 27. Fred, you just celebrated your 27th, too.
Anniversary of it.
Here's how you make money on the Hollywood Squares. You play tic-tac-toe. 3 squares across, down, or diagonally. Require as many squares as you can. Winner of each game will receive $500. Whoever amasses the most money at the end of the show will have a chance to drive away a Mazda. Aren't they nice? As always, our challenger starts. Fred, you earn a square by determining if the celebrities give you a correct answer. Pick a square.
Jim J. Bullock, please.
Jim J. Jim.
Yes?
Is your minicam working there? Oh, look, we can see your car.
Yes.
That's great. Wait a minute. You're supposed to be paying attention to the show.
I'm paying attention. Sure, go ahead.
All right, here's your question. Most TV cameras have a tube in them that turns an image into a TV picture.
Uh-huh.
But that mini camera that's putting a lot of pressure on your brain, that TV picture, what does it have in it? No tubes. What does it have instead?
I think it has a microchip in it.
Fred, agree or disagree?
I'll agree.
X gets a square, microchip. That's exactly it. Yes. We're off and running. Sarah Mesa, pick a square.
Joan Rivers, please.
Joan Rivers, our center square. Hi, Joan.
Hi, John.
How does it feel on Monday? Is it different from other days for
Don't
you?
start. It's the pits.
Have you had a busy weekend?
Well, it's wash day, you know.
You don't wash and you don't dust. Here's
No,
an
I
answer.
don't. And if God wanted me to, my hands would be aluminum. It's an old joke, but still works.
Joan, if an alligator falls madly in love with a crocodile, can they mate and have kids?
Who cares?
The other alligator does.
You've heard of fatal attraction. This is futile attraction. No way.
No, she says
They're
they
different
can't.
species,
Sarah.
aren't they?
What? She
I'll
said-
agree.
That's it. No way. They cannot crossbreed.
Yes, of
Use
course.
different species. Circle gets a square. Fred, pick a square.
Richard Moll, please.
Richard Moll from Night Court. Hi, Richard.
Thank you.
Richard, day in and day out, what uses the most electricity in your home?
It could be your TV, it could be, but I'm going to say it's like air conditioning, heating.
Fred, air conditioning, what do you think?
I disagree.
Refrigerator. X gets the square. Over to you, Sarah.
Michael Damian for the block,
From the
please.
young and the restless, Michael Damian.
It's my sister down there.
No, a lot of people quit work and stay home from school or watch Young and the Restless. You've been on the show for how many years?
For almost 7.
great.
7 years, yeah. Well,
Very
actually,
good.
almost 7, not yet.
It's a good show. How
I'm getting
about
old.
this? Yeah. Michael, when Theodore Roosevelt, remember him?
Yes.
He said, quote, "My hat is in the ring, the fight is on, and I'm stripped to the buff." What was he talking about, Michael? He was stripped to the buff. My ring is in. My hat is in the ring.
Attack on San Juan Hill.
Say it again.
Disagree?
Circle gets a square. Yes, he was running for the presidency. Circle gets a square. Fred, take a square.
Shawn Weatherly the Brock.
Shawn Weatherly. Hi, Shawn.
Hi.
Congratulations on JJ Starbuck.
Thank you.
Do you like doing the show?
Yes, yes.
With
Dale's great.
Dale Robertson?
The eternal cowboy, yes.
Yeah. According to USA Today poll, Shawn, what would harm a presidential candidate the most? Very contemporary question. What would harm it the most, according to USA Today poll? Failing to report income tax to the IRS, having an extramarital affair, or smoking marijuana in college.
Ooh. Why did you stumble on that extramarital affair?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Which would hurt their...
No, let's talk. Okay, I thought about this, and I think with the USA Today poll,
Yes?
they've done so much publicity on those extramarital affairs. I would say extramarital affairs.
Fred, this would be for the block. What do you think?
I'm going to disagree.
Failing to report income still is the worst possible thing. X gets a square. Sarah, pick a square.
I would like Audrey and Jayne Meadows, please.
Audrey and Jayne Meadows, the singing, dancing, acting Meadows sisters. Audrey, Jayne has been on the show before.
Yes.
But this is the first time you've done the Hollywood Squares, the new Hollywood Squares.
It's the first time I've done the new one with you.
Yes.
Adorable, handsome you.
Oh, good. All right. It says here you work with some of the greatest comedians of our time. It certainly is. Phil Silvers, yes.
Yes.
Jackie Gleason, of course, from The Honeymooners, when you played his wife.
And Steve Allen.
And, of course, Steve Allen, yes, let's not...
Right.
The question is, Jackie's catchphrase, Jackie Gleason's, was, "How sweet it is." Phil Silvers always said, "Glad to see you," right? Who do we associate the words, "Take my wife, please"?
Oh,
I know.
We both know that.
Yes.
Want to say it?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Henny Youngman.
Sarah, they know it. Do you? Is that, do you think that's right?
I'll agree.
That's it. Henny Youngman, yes. Circle gets a square. I should say they think they know it. Fred, pick a square.
Richard Lewis, please.
Richard Lewis just came back from his psychiatrist.
Oh, please. John.
You're looking well, Richard.
John, I don't feel well. I'm too high up here.
No, I
Where's
think
my
you better.
deodorizer? Where's my parachute in case this collapses? Please, you promise.
You seem calmer now. You've been reading up on psychiatry and stuff. Here's the question for you. According to Dr. Joyce Brothers, now she's helped a lot of people like you.
Many people.
If you are average, which you're not,
Don't judge me, John.
Which is it easier for you to talk about? Your income?
Uh-oh. What's going on?
Which is easier to talk
Jim's
about?
having a breakdown again. He's having a breakdown.
Your income or your sex life?
My income or my sex life?
Yes.
My sex life is in trunk in an attic in Tammy Baker's house somewhere in Encino. Forget about it. I feel you have to talk about income. That's easy. Sex is very difficult.
Income. Fred, what do you think?
I disagree.
Your sex life. X gets the square. And we have 4 of those up there in 3 circles. Sarah, pick a square.
Daphne Maxwell Reid,
Daphne
please.
Maxwell Reid from Frank's Place.
Yay, John, yay.
Daphne, your husband Tim Reid from Frank's Place, yes?
Yes, sweetie, from Frank's Place.
We should call it Tim's Place. He recently celebrated your 5th wedding anniversary. Oh, in Hollywood, that's a long time.
Yeah.
We all know about silver and gold, right? 25th and the 50th anniversary. But what gift do you give for 5 years?
Let's see, in Hollywood it's called a miracle when you have 5 years of marriage. For the 5th wedding anniversary, I believe, according to my little book that I have from the stationery store,
You read about this.
wood.
She says wood, Sarah. Let me remind you, this is for the block. Very important. She says wood.
I'll agree.
That's it. Circle gets a square. It is wood. Fred, pick the last square.
Shadoe Stevens.
Shadoe Stevens is here. Shadoe, not only are you a great actor and a great announcer and a handsome guy, but it gets down to you. This will win the game or lose the game for somebody.
Okay, John, I'm ready.
All right. Are there any nuts in grape nuts?
I wish Dr. Ruth were here. I don't know. No, thank you. You know, John, I'm glad you asked me that because knowing that, to me, was a revelation of the ludicrous and the profound. And the answer is no.
Now, Frank's place, Fred, this would be for the win. He says, no, there are no nuts in grape nuts. Think it carefully.
I'm going to agree.
X gets a square $500.
You can get dealers all major Indianapolis shopping centers and downtown.
Our secret square game, and the player who chooses that square could win this Shadoe Steven.
It's a trip to Bermuda, John. Yes. We'll fly you and a companion from Los Angeles to Bermuda aboard Delta Airlines with standard and wide-body service. You may visit their exclusive Crown Room Lounge and experience the warm and friendly hospitality in flight furnished by Delta Airlines. And you'll enjoy 6 nights and 7 days at the elegant Elbow Beach Hotel. Enjoy the sparkling, clear ocean, famous pink sand beaches, superb dining, entertainment, starlit skies, where memories are made at the Elbow Beach Hotel, Bermuda.
Pick a square to our home audience only. Sarah, you could catch up to here by Pick a Square.
Jim J. Bullock, please.
Jim J. Jackson. Jim, how's your camera working?
Huh?
How's your camera working?
Oh, it's working fine. How are you doing?
Jim? It's a question about the human body.
Sick.
Jim?
What?
Jim? It's the only muscle in the body that is only attached at just one end. I don't write them, I just read them. What do you call it?
I call it Jim J. Jr. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. I'd call it, I think it's called the calf muscle.
Sarah, what do you think?
I disagree.
Your tongue.
Oh,
Circle
good.
gets the square. Your tongue. Nobody else's. Fred, pick a square.
Richard Lewis, please.
Richard Lewis.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you, Fred.
I remember you.
I know, we met in service. We'll talk later.
Richard, you're appearing in San Francisco New Year's Eve.
I am. House of Fine Arts. Very excited about it, yeah.
All good. Here's a question for you. Jim, sit down.
If this camera comes anywhere near my lungs, I'm going to be very upset. Okay, Jim.
Richard, can wearing your shirt collar too tight impair your vision?
Who cares if you're choking to death? Who cares at that point? You know what I mean? Yes, it can. Of course it can.